A flower is the reproductive part of a plant. And in this picture, as you can see, this flower has both the male and the female reproductive part. But I have labeled only the male reproductive part, which is called the stamen. Now the stamen consists of a long stalk-like thing, which is called a filament, and it has this knob-like structure on top, which is called the anther. And this anther is actually the fertile part of this male reproductive part. So this fertile part produces pollens, and this pollen travels all the way to the female reproductive part of the same flower or different flower and fertilizes the egg and produces seeds and fruits. So in this video, we will talk about how this pollen is produced inside the anther. And this formation of pollen inside the anther is called Microsporogenesis, where microspore means pollen and genesis means formation. And also, one anther do not give rise to just one pollen. It gives rise to many pollens. We will see in a minute how this anther does that. So let's have a closer look at the anther. So here we have taken a bilobed anther. Anthers can be a single-lobed as well. So the single-lobed anthers are called monothecous, and the bilobed anther are called dithecous. And the word dithecous very correctly explains the structure of the anther. Di means two, so we can see two lobes, and thecous means compartments. So this anther has two compartments. And the pollen is produced inside this anther. So let us have a transverse section of this pollen. Let's cut it this way and see what is inside the anther. So with a close look into the anther, you can see that the anther has this long tube-like thing inside, which is also called as sac. Let me write it down. Sac, inside which the pollens are produced. These black dots that you see, these are cells which later will become pollens. So the sacs are called pollen sacs. Okay, and each lobe of anther, as you can see, has two pollen sacs.